So as you saw while I was finishing setting up this stream, I apologize for that, Cameron Dallin went down on strikes. Starting off the game with a K. Cash Stuber up at the bat now, and it is 1 ball, 1 strike for him. This is Michael Bernardi, number 2, is the pitcher for Legacy. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on Stuber. Stuber hits that wall hard, foul ball. Just misses Brett DeGrenier in the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And this Legacy team, these kids are huge. Huge. Look, that kid drove here, I think. You know, number 5. First baseman. I mean, by huge, I mean, these kids are tanks. These are, look like strong, powerful kids. In the prelim round, I think they had 38 runs for, 5 runs against. First pitch swing and a miss by Brett DeGrenier. Now, the Fulton Fury here is the number 7 seed coming into tournament play here, bracket play today, and they're in the championship game against the number 1 seed. And that pitch misses for a ball. So that's pretty cool in and of itself. But the Fury's only going to be happy if they come away with a trophy. That's not true. We're just happy to be here. Oh, that's a call, strike 2. So both of these teams, they ought to be playing 60-90s. We should have moved these bases in that mound because both of these teams would probably prefer to play on a 60-90 field, 60-foot. That's called strike 3 for out number 3. So 1, 2, 3 go the Fury, all on strikeouts. 1 looking, 2 swinging. And coming up for the Legacy in the bottom of the first inning, let's see, let's just go through their lineup. Leading off, number 19, Henry Bradford is shortstop. Batting second and pitching, number 2, Michael Bernard. In the number 3 spot, center fielder, number 8, Jackson Gatt. In the 4 spot, batting cleanup, first baseman, number 5, Dewey Young. In the number 5 hole, the catcher, number 28, Aiden Height. Batting 6th, number 7, Caden Bazzer. Batting 7th, number 61, Gregory Patrick. He's the right fielder. Batting 8th, second baseman, number 11, Gavin Wisner. Batting 9th, third baseman, number 24, Dawson, I scribbled up his name. Dawson DeRuscher. In the number 10 spot, number 3, Austin Keene. And batting 11th, number 36, left fielder, Mark Flynn. The defensive alignment for the Fury in this game on the mound, let's see, we'll start left to right. Anthony Farrell in left field, Cameron Dallin in center, right field covered by Colton Winslow. At third base, Nick Grant. At short, Brett DeGrenier. At second, Joe Wardhaw. First baseman is Carson Race. Behind the plate, Mike Waters. And on the mound, Cash Stuber. Warm-ups are done. Stuber is ready. Stepping in to the box is number 19, shortstop Henry Bradford. First pitch, Henry swung on, grounded to short, fielded there, throw over the first, not in time. Sorry, I missed that. I'm going to do my best here. And safe with an infield single, Henry Bradford. Yep, I got him. Thank you. That brings up Michael Bernardi, the pitcher. Throw with the first in time! Oh, he picked him off at first! Coach saying just because he's close doesn't mean he's out. He's right, but you saw it right here. He was out. Looked like he was out to me. Am I biased? Maybe. I try not to be, but I don't know. He looked out to me. So 1 out now. You race off with the pickoff move. Here's Mike Bernardi. First pitch swinging, fouled out of play. Strike 1. Oh, what'd that hit? It landed on the softball field. There's nobody over there. It's actually a soccer field now. So 0-1 count on Michael Bernardi. That pitch misses horribly. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stuber. Set. Delivers. Swung on. Hit to short. Oh! Destroys Brett at shortstop. Gets through. Safe at first base is Michael Bernardi, and I'm going to have to E6 that one. That was an error. Looked like he stabbed at it. I don't know. Couldn't get his body over in time. I could be wrong. Maybe it should be a single, but I've seen Brett play, and I know he could have had that one. E6. That brings up the number 3 hitter and center fielder, Jackson Gatt. Stuber throws home. Call! Strike 1. Sorry for not resetting that. Look, there it goes away, and there it is back. Catches the upper inside corner for first strike. Throw to first. Ah, nice throw. Nice dive back by Bernardi. Another close one, but he was safe that time. Pitch, and there he goes. Throw to second, wasted, shouldn't even have bothered. But stolen base by Michael Bernardi. I think Waters should have held on to that ball, but he threw it anyway. So 1 ball, 1 strike, runner on second with 1 out. Here's the 1-1 to Gatt. Swings, ground ball to third. He looks to run it back, throw over the first in time. Throw back over to third, not in time, as Bernardi is safe at third base. So 2 outs, runner at third now. And that brings up the cleanup hitter, Dewey Young. Young. This is a big kid. I saw this kid pitch in the minors, I think. No, just kidding. But he was pitching over on the other field, and he was throwing some gas. So he's taller than the umpire. Stuber delivers. This one is hit high into center field. Dallin coming over. Calls for it. Makes the catch. Colton Winslow slides in his way. Going to have a talk about that one, but Dallin holding on to that. Here comes Cameron Dallin trotting in, looking back over his shoulder at Colton, saying, "Serious? Serious, son? What was that all about?" A fist bump, say it's okay, but coach is probably going to have a talk about that one. You can't do that to your center fielder. He calls for it. It's his ball every time. So after 1 inning of play, it is scoreless. Coming up to bat for the Fury, it's their 4, 5, and 6 batters, Carson Race, Gavin Gwynn, and Colton Winslow. All right, warm-ups are done, and here's Carson Race. He's not too short himself, you know. First pitch in there, call, strike 1. So some defensive changes. Looks like Austin Keene has moved over the first, and Dewey Young is not on the field currently. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Race. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch. Oh, high and inside, ball 1. Carson just twisting out of the way of that one. One would have hurt the shoulder for sure. 1-2. Bounces. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on race. So it's a full count on race. Sorry about that. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Oh, that was a late fastball sound, now wasn't it? So with 1 out, here comes Gavin Gwynn. First pitch to Gavin, low, swinging and missing, strike 1. Michael pitches, misses, inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Tell you what, Bernardi's throwing some heat. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 2. So with 2 outs, here's Colton Winslow. First pitch in there, call, strike 1. That pitch in there. Swing and a miss, and strike 2. Michael sets, delivers, and that one's hit down the third base side. Foul. We'll do it again. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for Colton Winslow. See that? No balls, 2 strikes. I was paying attention. Swung and fouled. We'll do it again. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Michael delivers. This one's popped up third base side, and that's going to be way out of play. We'll do it again. Colton really getting his money's worth at this at-bat. That one's fouled off also. That goes back behind the backstop. Still 0-2. Pitch from Mike. Outside, ball 1. So that's pretty impressive for Colton to not swing. It is hard to swing at 5 pitches in a row and then hold up. And he swings and misses at that one for strike number 3. So 1, 2, 3. Go the Fury. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the 2nd inning for the Legacy, it's their 5, 6, 7 batters, Aiden Height, Caden Bazar, and Gregory Patrick. Should one of them get on, we'll see Gavin Wisner and maybe Dawson DeRuscher. All right, warm-ups are done. Here is Aiden. Aiden Height. Aiden Height. First pitch to Aiden is called strike one. Oh, 1 pitch misses for a ball. So there is still precipitation falling from the sky. It's like the lightest sprinkle ever. But it does force me to be underneath some covering. Might be giving a little bit of an echo to my voice. The 1-1 pitch. Cash delivers. Swung on. Hit out short center field. Dallin coming over. Plays it on a couple of hops. And that's a single for Aiden Height. You hit that one off the end of the bat. That'll bring up Caden Bazar. Or Basser. Probably Basser. Caden Basser. If you're watching and you're from the Legacy, if you subscribe, you can communicate with me. And you can tell me if I'm saying your players' names correctly or incorrectly. And that is strike number one. The 0-1 pitch. Height leaves off of first. Stuber steps off. Height just comes back. There's a pitch swung on. Foul. Strike two. No balls. 2 strikes on Caden Basser. Stuber throws back over. We'll try again. No balls, 2 strikes on Basser. Height leads off first and he goes. Oh, and that ball is rocketed out to left field. And it's fair, and it's going to go all the way to the wall. Here comes Basser coming around third, and he's going to score. Yeah, that throw doesn't come in time, and that is a 2-run home run for Caden Basser. He absolutely drilled that down the line, the third base line. So the Legacy, first ones to get on the board, and they lead now by a score of 2-0. That brings up the right fielder, or he was right fielder at one point, Gregory Patrick. At first pitch in there for a strike. That pitch misses. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stuber sets, delivers. Swung on, ripped hard. Center field, Cameron Dallin with the shoestring catch. I couldn't catch up to it, but Cameron Dallin did. What a hard line drive out to center. So that's 1 out. That brings up Gavin Wisner, number 11. First pitch to Gavin high for a ball. That was an absolute bullet to center field. Oh, if that got past him, it would have gone all the way to the wall. That one swung on and fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dallin checking his hand. I think he hurt it. It's a good sting. 1 ball, 1 strike on Wisner. The Wiz. God, I hope they call him the Wiz. Swing and a miss, strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes on the Wiz. That pitch, it goes behind him. He almost didn't know which way to move. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Stuber sets. Delivers. Well, and that goes behind the whiz as well. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nothing like keeping them guessing, right? Sometimes it's in front, sometimes it's behind. Here comes the payoff pitch from Stuber. And he bounces it. It goes all the way to the backstop. Wisner hustles his way down to first base. So Cash lost him on that one. And with a runner at first and 1 out, here comes Dawson DeRuscher. Wisner with a little lead off first base. DeRuscher showing bunt. Third baseman coming in. There's a pitch. He pulls back. It's low. Call for a strike. Throw to second. Not in time. So it's a strike on DeRuscher and a stolen base by the Wiz. So runner on second now. 0-1 is the count. Throw back to second. Not in time. It was close, but not in time. Let's pan out a little bit more so I don't have to move as far to do my job. You can see third base now. Stuber delivers home. Swinging. Oh, fouled off. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on DeRuscher. Wisner at second still. Cash delivers home. Bounces. It goes back to the backstop. That's a ball. And the Wiz is at third. One ball, 2 strikes on DeRuscher. 1 out. Runner on third. 2 runs in. Pitch swung on, hit hard, gets by the shortstop, goes out in the left field. That's an RBI single for DeRuscher. So with the runner on first now, 3 runs in already this inning, that brings up Austin Keene. Another larger-than-life player from Legacy. I don't know where Legacy's at. That pitch misses outside for a ball. Maybe I'll figure that out after this half inning. Maybe somebody will tell me in the chat. That'd be cool. We can talk. I don't mind. 1 ball, no strikes. Throw to first. Not in time. It does get DeRuscher back to first, though. That was a nice hit by Dawson. Cash delivers. Misses. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes on Keene. Cash throws out one in the turf. 3 balls and no strikes. So with the 3-0 lead and only 1 out, I'm thinking Austin Keene is green-lighted here. And we'll never know. Ball 4 puts runners at first and second now with 1 out. That brings up the number 11 batter, Mark Flynn, the left fielder. So runners at first and second, 1 out. There's a pitch swung on, popped up. Infield fly call. Batter is out. 2 outs. Top of the order now, Henry Bradford. Remember, Henry hit that leadoff single in the first and then got picked off at first. 2 outs now. Henry hits this one out to center field. Cameron Dallin has a beat on it. Makes the grab for out number 3. Hustles the ball in for fun. And that'll do it for the Legacy. But they pick up 3 runs in their half of the inning. Fury have some work to do. Coming up to bat in the top of the third for the Fury, it's Anthony Farrell, Nick Grant, Mike Waters, and Joe Wardhaw. Well, I can't tell where they're from, but their full name is Legacy Adidas 13U Nicholas, actually. Telling me these kids are 13, league age 13, which, whatever that means. Swing and a miss, strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike on Anthony Farrell. And that's called strike 2. Swing and a miss, drop third, but tagged out for out number 1. That brings up Nick Grant, third baseman for the Fury. Nick's got a quick bat. Let's see if he can get around on Michael here. Michael Bernardi. That pitch in there, strike 1. And Dewey Young is back at first base. So maybe Dewey and Austin Keene are going to be swapping in and out. Swing and a miss, strike 2. That one misses for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That pitch call, strike 3. I believe that's the 8th strikeout for Mike Bernardi. That brings up the catcher, Mike Waters. Pitch, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. That pitch low and in the turf for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike on Mike Waters. Mike to Mike. Pitch from Bernardi, swing and a miss, strike 2. That pitch, in there, call, strike 3. Down looking goes Waters. So it's another 1-2-3 inning for the Fury. And in the bottom of the third, coming up for the Legacy, it's the top of the order. What happened here? 1. I must have missed recording an out somewhere. Oh, yeah, camera made caught out Henry Bradford. That's right. So it'll be Mike Bernardi, Jackson Gatt, and Dewey Young coming up for the Legacy Adidas team. All right, warm-ups are done. In steps Michael Bernardi. First pitch, high, ball one. Stuber sets, delivers. That one misses inside, ball two. Two-0 pitch from Stuber. Up and in, 3-0. So Bernardi reached on an error. There's a strike. Remember, Bernardi reached on an error and was left stranded at third in the first inning. That one way inside, ball four, and Bernardi trots down to first base. Next batter is Jackson Gatt. Jackson grounded out to third in his first at-bat. Off the pitch, Bernardi goes to second. Throw goes into the outfield. Bernardi gets up. Dallin comes in, bobbles the ball. Not going to be able to make a play at all. So Bernardi steals second and goes to third on a throwing error. E2. That ball sailed way in the sky. So runner on third now, and I think that was a ball. One ball, no strikes on Jackson Gatt. That one misses low. 2-0. Runner on third base. That pitch misses, 3-0. And 4 straight pitches makes a walk. So Gatt reaches first on a walk. That brings up Dewey Young. Dewey popped out to center his first at-bat. Fly ball like that will be an RBI. Runners at the corners with no outs. I expect Gatt will be off on the first pitch. And he is. Pitch is high. No throw. Ball one. Runners at second and third. 1-0 pitch to Dewey. Swings and gets a piece of it. Strike one. That breaking ball started diving away from Young, and he tried to adjust mid-swing, and I thought he was going to fall over. Wait, kudos to him for being able to make enough of an adjustment to get a piece of the ball. Stuber delivers. Young pops this one up. It's coming my way. It's going to be out of play, though. Hits the top of the dugout. Strike 2. I adjusted. I was ready to throw off the headset and make an amazing catch over here in the out-of-bounds territory. I got hands. I can do it. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's the pitch high. Ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Dewey. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and ripped out left center field. Dallin on the run. He's not going to get to it. 1 hop, 2 hop, hits off the fence. That's got to be 400 out there. He throws it into the cutoff. The relay to third is not in time. Look at Dewey go down with the big diving slide. In there with a triple. It is a 2 RBI triple for Dewey Young. And there are still no outs. 5-0 lead for the Legacy Adidas in the bottom of the 3rd inning. No outs, and in steps Aiden Height. First pitch hits that one to short. Throw over the first is in time for the out. Young comes home to score. So that's an RBI sacrifice for Height. 6-3 goes the putout for out number 1. And it's a 6-0 lead for the Legacy Adidas. Stuber delivers to Caden Basser. Misses for a ball. Basser hit the inside the park home run. Let's see how he does this time. Watches that one go by for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike on Basser. Oh, my little tent is starting to leak. I missed whatever that one was. Swung on and popped up out of play. Strike 2. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes on Basser. Stuber sets, delivers. One misses for a ball. Full count now. That one's popped up out of play. We'll do it again. Here's the payoff pitch again from Cash Stuber to Caden Basser. And he walks him. So Basser's on with a walk, and that brings up Gregory Patrick. Patrick ripped that hard line drive to center field that Cameron Dallin snagged at his shoestrings. So 1 out. First pitch swing and miss by Patrick, strike 1. Stuber throw over the first. Oh, it was close. But Basser is back safely. The 0-1 pitch to Patrick in the turf. And Basser reaches second easily on that stolen base. 1 ball, 1 strike now on Gregory Patrick. So runner at second, 1-1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Pitch to Patrick, popped up, straight up. Catcher can't find it. Oh, Cash comes in and dives, not able to make the grab. Strike 2. Mike Waters never able to find it, left his helmet on the whole time, makes it that much more difficult to find the ball when it's up in the air like that. Cuts into the vision a little bit. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and Gregory Patrick gets a new life. Pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the first strikeout of the day for Cash Stuber. That brings up Gavin Wisner. The Wiz was walked, stole a base, reached third on a wild pitch, and came home to score on a single. Let's see what happens to the Wiz this time with 2 outs. Swing and fouls out 1 back, strike 1. It goes right and catches the umpire in the face or in the chest or something like that. So Waters coming out and doing the customary give the guy in blue a break trick. Those people behind the plate look out for one another, as they should. Everybody's always throwing stuff at them and yelling at them, so they got to take care of their own, you know? So no balls, 1 strike now on the Wiz. Throw back to second, nothing doing. Safe at second base is Basser. So we'll try this again. The 0-1 pitch to Gavin Wisner. I really hope you call him the Wiz. He's the Wiz now. That pitch misses low and outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gavin. Basser still at second base. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Stuber. The Wiz hits this one, pops it up left field. Camped underneath it is Anthony Farrell, makes the grab, throws it in for out number 3. So the Legacy picks up 3 more that inning. And after 3 innings of play, the Legacy Adidas leads by a score of 6-0. Coming up in the top of the 4th inning for the Fury, it's Joe Wardhaw. And then top of the order, Cameron Dowling, Cash Stuber, and Brett DeGrenier. First pitch to Joe, swing and a miss, strike 1. I'm putting up an umbrella inside my little pop-up here because it's raining in here. I believe that's a 1-1 count now. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Joe Wardhaw. Now, Joe, if you don't know him, is a funny kid. I like him a lot. That pitch, catches the corner. Strike 3, and he knows it. He knows it. Oh, my goodness, and I hit the camera. You missed it. I'm sorry. Hey, on a side note, there's a red-winged blackbird. Aside from an eagle and the peregrine falcon, that is my favorite bird. I love it. I don't know why, but I do. Anyway, in steps Cameron Dallin. First pitch to Dallin, misses low and outside for a ball. Cameron went down looking his first at-bat. Cameron's looking to get things started here for the Fury. There's one out. Swings and fouls this one back and out of play. Strike one. Lands on the grassy knoll between this field and the soccer field that's being used for softball this weekend. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out on Dallin. There's a pitch from Mike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Dallin about a minute late on that one. Dallin reaches down, grounds out 1 to third. He's hustling to throw over the first. Not in time. He's safe. He beat it out. Cameron Dallin using the speed that God gave him, because it sure as heck didn't come from me. Legs out an infield single on that one. This just might be the fire that the Fury needs. Here comes Cash Stuber. Stuber went down swinging his first at-bat. Throw over to first. Not in time. Dallin dives back. Dallin with a small lead. Big secondary. Stuber pops this one up. It's on the third base side, and that's going to be out of play. Strike 1. So 0-1 is a count. Mike delivers, and that's in there. Call. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Mike Bernardi in charge. Dallin's the first person not to strike out this game. There's a pitch. Dallin's off. There's a throw to second. Not in time. It goes into the outfield. Cameron Dallin with a stolen base. And that was a ball to Cash Stuber. So 1 ball and 2 strikes on Stuber. Runner at second in Cameron Dallin with a stolen base. There's a pitch to Stuber, swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 2. That brings up the number 3 hitter, Brett DeGrenier. He also struck out in his first at-bat, like everybody else. Except I don't have it written down for Gavin Gwynn what he did, but I'm willing to bet he struck out. Swung on, grounded, foul, third base side, strike 1. Where's that parade of people coming from? Who knows? No balls, 1 strike. Throw over to second. Nothing. It goes into the outfield. Cameron's going to stay put there, though, because he was completely laid out, and it didn't go far. Coach would have told him to get up and run, and he would have. So no ball, no balls, 1 strike on Brett DeGrenier. That pitch called strike 2. Maybe he swung. I couldn't see. Coach was in my way. No balls, 2 strike on DeGrenier. Oh, called strike 3, and he goes down looking. How embarrassing. So no runs. The Fury did have a base runner, though, so it's a start. Sorry, that was the top of the 4th. Coming up in the bottom of the 4th inning for the Legacy. It's their 8, 9, 10 batters. Nope. They're 9, 10, 11 batters. The Wiz made third out, right? DeRuscher, Keene, and Flynn. Should one of them get on, we'll go to the top of the order and see Henry Bradford and the pitcher, Michael Bernardi. trying to protect my equipment over here. First pitch swung on, grounded to second. Throw over the first. Oh, he throws it away. He tried to throw it harder than he needed to. And Dawson DeRuscher reaches second on an E4. That'll bring up Austin Keene. Austin walked in his first at-bat. That pitch high, ball one. So DeRuscher's on at second after that throwing error by Joe Wardhaw. That wild pitch, ball two, allows Dawson DeRuscher to advance to third. And the rain's coming down harder. It's going to spoil any plans of heading over to Cedar Point today. And I think that hit him. Runners at the corners. That'll bring up Mark Flynn. Flynn popped out to short his first at-bat. The rain's falling harder. Here's the pitch, hit on. Gets by third base, goes into left field. One run scores. And that's all we're going to get as Mark Flynn's held to a single. And an RBI. 7-0 is the score for Legacy now. That brings us to the top of the order in Henry Bradford. Bradford had a single, picked off at first, and popped out to center. That was a hard. This one's hit hard left field, and that's a fair ball. That's going all the way to the fence. Poor Anthony Farrell out there running. And they hold Henry up for a triple. So that is a 2 RBI triple for Henry. As Keene and Flynn come across to score. Now 9-0 Legacy. No outs in the fourth inning. Here comes the pitcher, Michael Bernardi. That pitch way high, ball one. So now we got weather getting into the way. Ball's getting more slippery. This field is going to be incredibly slippery, it being AstroTurf. I mean, the kid's got, plastic/rubbery cleats on. Swung on, popped out to center field. Dallin moving back, backing up still, makes the grab, 4 out, throws it in, and tagging up and scoring, though, is Henry Bradford. So that is an RBI for Bernardi as he pops out, though, to center. So it's a P8 sack for out number 1. And it is now 10-0 in favor of Legacy Adidas. That brings up Jackson Gatt. Gatt pops this one up and out of play. That's a strike. That was so late on the sound. I'm getting a new computer tomorrow thanks to the generous donations of people that watch, actually. So I'm really, really appreciative of them. If you're interested in donating, I would appreciate it. There's my Venmo and PayPal up there. People do it. It's a thing. You don't have to. Please, please don't feel obligated. That pitch goes back behind and all the way to the backstop. I know that's a ball. It's probably 2 balls. I wasn't really paying attention. It is a 10-0 game. It's still baseball, though. Anything can happen, but it's raining. And the thunderstorms are supposed to come back any second now. So I don't know what the count is. We'll figure it out in a moment. That pitch misses low. That's a ball. So here's the something pitch. Swung on, popped up. Left center. Center fielder Cameron calling for it. Makes the grab in the rain for out number 2. It doesn't matter what the count was. So Jackson Gatt pops out to center field for out number 2. That brings up Dewey Young. Young popped out to center and hit a triple. Got 2 RBIs. Remember saw him hustle and then diving in with that thunderous headfirst slide into third. That first pitch misses outside for a ball. The 1-0 pitch, Stuber throws it short, ball 2. I think he was trying to see if he could get Dewey to swing at something that was way low and in front. Kind of trick him up here, make him think that he should be golfing maybe? I don't really know. No, I'm just teasing you, Cash. So 2-0 pitch. Inside, misses, ball 3. So here's the 3-0. And that's in there, call, strike 1. So 3-1 now. And while Dewey Young probably had no intention of swinging on a 3-0, he's probably green-lighted here. 3-1. Oh, it goes back behind him. He ducks, almost falls backwards into it, and he trots on down to first base with that walk. That one certainly slipped out of Cash's hands. I mean, it's raining. Everything's wet. That brings up Aiden Height. Aiden had a single, came around to score, and he grounded into what was an RBI ground ball last inning. So with 2 outs, let's see what happens to Aiden Height this time. Stuber's on the mound, delivers, in there, calls, strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike to Aiden. Cash Stuber sets, delivers. Tried throwing a slow bender, misses, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now on Aiden Height. Stuber delivers, swung on, grounded to third. And that's a foul ball. Picked up by Farrell out in left field. I think that's Farrell. Checking his hat. It looks good. Stuber sets, delivers. That one misses for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. 2 outs. Dewey Young on first. It's a 2-2. Bounces. Ball 3. And Young takes off at second. Whatever base that is. So full count now to Aiden Height. And he is walked. So runners at first and second now after that walk. And that brings up Caden Basser. Basser had a 2 RBI home run inside the Parker. Also walked and stole a base. So he's 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs and a stolen base. Runners at first and second. This ball bounces away, ball 1, and both runners will advance on that wild pitch. That pitch misses, ball 2. So, Don, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you appreciating me. That pitch high and outside, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes, 2 outs. There's the delivery, popped up and out of play on the third base side, strike 1. So green lighted on 3-0 with runners in second and third. I don't know if there's a run rule, but I wouldn't mind it if it was achieved. I mean, I wouldn't mind the Fury coming back and winning this one either. I mean, good game's a good game, but it is raining, and that's a walk. Bases loaded now. So, Coach Larry King calls timeout. He's going to come out and talk to his pitcher. Maybe get a new one. Challenge is when you've only got 12 people on the team and they can't all pitch. This is our third game today, sixth game of the weekend. There's only so many Ks in arms on the team. So coming in relief is number 15, Joe Wardhaw. Joe's limping after that warm-up toss. That's not cool. So Stuber's line is incomplete. So far, though, with 3 2/3 innings pitched, he has 1 strikeout, 8 balls, 7 hits, 1 hits batsman, has 10 runs so far, and is responsible for the 3 on the base path. So it's not complete yet. And here comes Joe Wardhaw, hoping to finish it off and get out of this inning. With 2 outs and the bases loaded. Let's go, Joe. First pitch from Wardhaw, swung on, hit out to right center field. Coming over is Dallin. Oh, not able to get to it. Bounces in front of him, picks it up off of 1 hop, hits the cutoff, and that is a 2 RBI double for Gregory Patrick. And the Legacy Adidas now lead by a score of 12-0. And the rain keeps on coming. That brings up Gavin the Wiz Wisner. Oh, and they throw over to third or something. I wasn't watching. Perhaps you were. But runners advance and a run comes in. It's now 13-0. I don't even know if a pitch was made on the Wiz. That pitch goes behind him. That's a ball. And Patrick stays planted at third. That pitch to the Wiz misses. 2 balls at least, maybe 3. That one's low and misses. 3 balls. And here comes Patrick. No play at the plate. 14-0 is the score. So Stuber's line is complete with 13 runs, 12 of them earned. And that one must have been a foul. Strike 1. 3-1 is the count on Gavin the Wiz Wisner. There's the pitch. That's a call. Strike 2. Full count now on Wisner. This could be the turning point in the game for the Fury. Swung on and missed. Held on to strike 3 for out number 3. So the Legacy pick up 8 runs that inning. 8. Coming up in the top of the 5th inning, it is the 4, 5, and 6 batters for the Fury. Carson Race, Gavin Gwynn, Colton Winslow, then Anthony Farrell, Nick Grant, and Mike Waters. And after that strikeout for the 3rd out of the 4th inning, I think that could be the turning point in the game. The Fury might come back with 14 runs this inning. It could be done. We'll see. Sorry about that. I was actually looking back to make sure, and I was right. Gavin Gwynn did strike out swinging back in the 2nd inning. So Cameron Downs, the first batter not to strike out for the Fury. That pitch misses for a ball. I didn't see what the first pitch was, though, so sorry. I was only paying attention so much. I thought I was all caught up, but I was off by a little bit. So top of the 5th inning here is Carson Race. That pitch goes behind Carson. Rare miss by Michael Bernardi. The rain's starting to slow down a little as the Legacy Adidas took the field. So that's pretty cool for them. That ball bounces, and that's ball 4. That is the first walk of the game for Michael Bernardi. Perhaps he's getting unraveled. I told you the turning point came when Wardaw struck out the whiz. Here's Gavin Gwynn. Swing and a miss, strike 1 on Gavin Gwynn. Here's the 0-1 from Michael. Gwynn gets a piece of it. Soft grounder to first. Gwynn hustling down to first, and the throw is in time. Race advances to second, though, on the play. Fielder's choice. So Gwynn is out on the fielder's choice 1-3 for out number 1. Race advances to second. That'll bring up Colton Winslow. He went down swinging in his first at-bat. I mean, who didn't? So runner at second, 1 out. Throw back to second, nothing doing. That pitch high, ball 1. Race goes back to second. So I wish that umpire, the field umpire, would stand in a little closer, but I'm going to stay like this. That's a swing and a miss, strike 1 on Winslow. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, or 1 runner on second base, and it's starting to rain again. This is legit rain. That one, swing and a miss, strike 2. There's the pitch, bounces, ball 2, and Race is going to take off for third, and he's there easily. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner on third. There's a pitch from Michael, and that's in there. Call, strike 3. Winslow goes down looking. Next batter is Anthony Farrell. Farrell struck out. And that pitch, ball. Wow, I thought it was a strike from here, but it must have missed. Umpire didn't make his big K move. Oh, he swings on that one. That's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, and that was a worse pitch than the last one. Farrell got tricked on a breaking pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Here's Michael's delivery. In there, call, strike 2. So Bernardi about to get out of this inning after his only pitching mistake, walking a batter. And that one's hit down to first base side, foul. Look at the moves on Dewey Young coming over to grab that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes, will do it again. Race is the first Fury player to touch third base this game. Here's the pitch. Low and outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on third. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll do it. The Fury strand a runner as Farrell goes down swinging for the 3rd out. So no runs yet, and bottom of the 5th coming up. Legacy still lead this one 14-0. Bottom of the 5th will start off just like the bottom of the 4th. Dawson DeRuscher, Austin Keene, Mark Flynn. I'd like to give a shout out to one of my good friends and sponsors, Two Broke Moms. That's where I get all of my promotional material. I got stickers, t-shirts, sweatshirts. Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski. Look them up on Facebook, Two Broke Moms. Oh, that's the game. Look what I didn't notice. Oh, yeah, 14 runs. Yeah, they got run ruled. So congratulations to the Legacy Adidas team on winning the 2022 Round Tripper tournament here at Sports Force Parks in Sandusky, Ohio. We'll see what kind of on-field ceremonies there are, although I can't hear anything. I'll keep it right here, though. Round of applause for both teams. She's got banners to hand out. Oops, sorry. Parents coming out to take pictures, as they should. First and second place teams from a fantastic tournament. 6 games played. Look at this ridiculous weather. Outstanding job. I mean, Fulton Fury, the number 7 seed. Close game, 14-0. 2 more innings, we would have had him. Pictures, banners. Oh, come on, Coach. You going to unroll that banner? We want to see it. Really a great tournament. The facility was fantastic, very accommodating. Can't do anything about the weather. Wish I didn't pay for 2 days at Cedar Point. Maybe we'll go there today just to walk around and get wet because I can. Maybe not. We should be able to do the merry-go-round, right? It's like the oldest one. Coach is handing out their medals. Look at the size of that kid. He's bigger than the coach, for crying out loud. He drove the bus. Will they get little tokens? $5 says they're going to take a picture where we can't see. Oh, no, we can. We can. Come on. Hang in there. Let's see the banner. Fulton Fury, first ones to unfurl the banner. "17 baseball finalists." That's the thing, right? Oops, sorry. And there they are, the Fulton Fury, the second place finishers. Let's see if we're going to get the first place finishers, Legacy Adidas, in there. Hopefully they're in the same spot, so I can frame that for the Legacy Adidas fans that are watching. Look at Coach King rolling that baby up in the way. You got to love him. Oh, he's about to move out of the way, and out of the way he is. There they are, your champions, 17 baseball champions, the 2022 Round Tripper Tournament Champions, Legacy Adidas. Oh, and some punks getting in the way. They're having fun. Here you go. They're holding up their first place thingies. Congratulations. Good team, good sports. I mean, they put up a lot of runs, but that's what you got to do. Nobody wants to be out here any longer. I'm glad they did what they did. They seem to be really great about it. The parents, from the ones I met before, outstanding. You could tell these kids come from good families. They're good sports, good sportsmanship all the way around, both teams. Proud to be here, proud to be a part of it. From the Sports Force Parks in Sandusky, Ohio, home of the 2022 Round Tripper Tournament, I am the Dan Dallin. Thanks for being here with me today. Remember, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day.